day and welcome to Carnival Media News. I am Elizabeth Tessie Okebukogo. On the news this afternoon, the Alaafin of Oyo, Oba Akim Awade, has been summoned to appear in person or through legal representation in a suit instituted against him by some princes of Oyo at the Oyo State High Court, sitting in Oyo Town. The claimant, Ladibolu Adegboyega, Awade Teslim, Adeyemi Adeshina, and Adeyemi Adebayo, filed a suit seeking several declaratory and injunctive relief against the monarch. In the suit, the princes are asking the court to grant an order of perpetual injunction restraining the Alaafin either by himself, a servant, privates, or any other person or persons whoever from appearing at, attending, or continuing to attend occasions and functions which they claim are not befitting the status of a symbolic traditional head of Yoruba race. They also seek an order restraining the defendant from acting in any traditional or official capacity that would make him subservient or inferior to any Oba in Yoruba land. Meanwhile, on the protest against the Electoral Act, former Rivers State Governor and ex-Minister of Transportation Rotimi Amechi has today, Tuesday, joined the protesters at the National Assembly Complex in Abuja, demanding the mandatory inclusion of real-time electronic transmission of elections results in the proposed Electoral Act amendment. In a video shared by an ex-user, Imran Mohammed, Amechi was seen standing side by side with protesters and clamoring that their demands are met. The protest comes amid ongoing controversies surrounding the amendment of the Electoral Act bill ahead of the 2027 general elections, particularly over whether the Independent National Electoral Commission should be mandated to transmit results electronically in real time from polling units. And in the meantime, the Adamawa State Police Command has arrested 3 suspected kidnappers in connection with the adoption of Alhaji Amadu in Malibu, Fufore local government area. The arrest was disclosed today, Tuesday, in a statement by the police public relations officer, Suleiman Ngojure. According to the statement, the suspects were apprehended during a coordinated intelligence-led raid carried out in collaboration with local security stakeholders. The operation followed the recent kidnapping of Alhaji Amadu on January 30th, 2026 in Malabo. Now we'll move on to the foreign scene. The United Nations Interim Force in Lebanon has recalled that it plans to withdraw most of its troops by mid-2027 after the peacekeepers' mandate expires this year. This was disclosed to newsmen by its spokesman. UNIFIL has acted as a buffer between Israel and Lebanon for decades and has been assisting the Lebanese army as it dismantles Hezbollah infrastructure near the Israeli border after a recent war between Israel and Iran-backed group. Under pressure from the United States and Israel, the UN Security Council has voted last year to end the force's mandate on December 31st, 2026, with an orderly and safe withdrawal within 1 year. Spokesperson Candace Adele said that UNIFIL is planning to draw down and withdraw all or substantially all uniform personnel by mid-year 2027, completing the pull-out by year's end. And on the ever-busy world of sports, Ademola Lookman has maintained a positive outlook despite Atletico's Madrid 1-0 home defeat to Real Betis on Sunday, which ended their unbeaten La Liga run at the Metropolitano. The Super Eagle winger, who was making his first league appearance at the Atletico's homeland, saw his effort ruled out for offside shortly before halftime in a match that saw the visitors exact revenge for their 5-0 Copa del Rey thrashing days earlier. Brazilian winger Antony's 28-minute long-range strike proved decisive for Betis, who executed a disciplined game plan to secure all 3 points. The goal, which beats Jan Oblak to register Antony's 6th league goal to the season, came against a run of play but proved enough to seal the victory in a tightly contested encounter. And that wraps up our Carnival Midday News. Do not forget to stay informed by checking out our app on the iOS and Google Play Store, and also on our website at www.carnivalmedia.ng. It's been Elizabeth Tessie Okemukoko with Carnival Radio Midday News.